I think there's this big conception that one person can't make a difference, and I believe that it is truly difficult for one person to make a significant difference. However, the goal is to get everyone into this new mindset of sustainability. It's not about the role of one person, it's about creating a new community of conscious, like-minded people. A piece of advice that has really helped me is to just try things. You have to actually take that first step. Start small. It's not about grand gestures of conservation. It's not about being a hero. It's about the small things. Just 5 seconds of courage to go and do something that you're truly passionate about. But it's also about responding to things that excite your soul. I am very inspired by Rob Stewart, and he created a documentary called Shark Water, which introduced me to the diving world. Another role model of mine is Dr. Ian Player. Dr. Ian Player is one of my environmental role models. I had the privilege of going to meet him when I was 14, I think. He didn't treat me as if I was a child coming into the conservation world as a novice. He spoke to me with wisdom and with gentleness, and the way that he treated me showed me that the conservation world doesn't discriminate. It doesn't matter what age you are, what color, what gender. You are measured on your impact. And it's a really cool opportunity, particularly for young people, to get involved, because you're not looked at as insignificant. You're rather looked at as a missing puzzle piece, something that can add to the greater good. So I asked him for the best piece of advice he could give me, and he said to me, "Olivia, you need to keep things local. That is the most important thing. If everyone keeps their own backyards clean, there would be no mess." And he really was definitely instrumental in helping me have the courage to go forwards and continue with my conservation journey. I've been incredibly lucky. I had very supportive teachers at school. One of my teachers took me birding when I was 10, and I completely fell in love with it. I was so drawn to birding that I continued in my own capacity and started through KZN Esenvelo Wildlife, being involved with the Bearded Vulture Project, which is a conservation fund which looks to conserve and preserve bearded vultures. I decided I wanted to do something on my own. When the idea of 4 Elements came around, there had to be some sort of pivotal beginning. 4 Elements was launched with the successful summit of Kilimanjaro, and it was an opportunity to create initial seed funding and really spark people's interest in this new environmental organization. The Ocean Challenges was an idea that was actually initiated by a man called Rob Rasconi, who asked if there were any long-distance swims done in Durban that he could swim with. And that's when the idea sparked that 4 Elements could run an ocean challenge that inspired people from the local community to get involved and swim for what they were passionate for. We have recently just run the 5th and final 4 Elements Ocean Challenge. It was a truly beautiful day with incredible visibility. However, the only problem was, because of the visibility, we were able to see how much trash there was in the ocean. Plastic bags, plastic bottles, single-use plastics, straws, anything that gets washed from land into the ocean. The Ocean Challenges have been inspired by World Oceans Day, an organization who each year have a theme for ocean celebration. This year's theme is about single-use plastics and banning them, or finding alternatives. It's not about just going through the motions of life, just existing. It's about actually living and being conscious about what you're doing and what your impact on the environment is. 4 Elements is very inspired by youth engagement and how passionate youth are about making change, and decided to use the funding raised from the Ocean Challenges to create an environmental camp where kids could simultaneously be engaged in the environment, doing fun things like snorkeling and seeing their first rhino, as well as learning step 1 to 10 idea to implementation of project planning. The environmental camps are the earth of the 4 Elements, and they were aimed at inspiring each child that was educated to be a new candle, a new flame that will, in essence, go out into their community and inspire more people. The end of 4 Elements is not just the end. It is the beginning of a journey for all people that were involved as 4 Elements. The swimmers, the supporters, the people behind the scenes that you'll never hear about. 4 Elements has now fulfilled its purpose and is no longer reaching its highest point of contribution, and the people involved have got so much passion and energy, and it's time for us to break apart, go and experience new things. As 4 Elements and my studies come to a close, there's an opportunity for me to go out into the world and to scale my impact. and hopefully have a bigger reach and make a measurable difference to the world. On a personal note, 4 Elements has been an incredible opportunity for me to grow as a person. It's really taught me the value of being an engaged citizen and drawing on the support of your community. I would like to leave behind a legacy of kindness and being gentle to the earth. I think it's incredibly important to be empathetic. And I also think it's really important to stand up for what you believe in. As 4 Elements and the people that I've met through the journey have inspired me, I hope to become a change maker and in turn inspire other people.